is going on, guys? Well, it took a bit. It definitely took a long bit, but some things had come up on my end and I was forced to delay this stream. But finally here, we're finally ready to finish off Ace Combat 6. Now I know there's only like 2 missions left, but well, I am going to, like I said before, I'm definitely going to live stream it, so, and it's my first playthrough, so, yeah. We're going to jump into the game here in just a bit. I will say that once this game is finished, the stream is going to be ending. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but it's the final 2 missions, so I'm probably not going to be able to do anything after that, so I will say after everything is said and done, once we finish up the last 2 missions here, the next live stream we do will be the playthrough of Ace Combat 7. Now, I have done a few missions of Ace Combat 7, though it was only like the first 2 missions that I did, and hadn't really touched it since. That'll change on the next live stream. I don't know when the next live stream will go up, but hopefully it'll go up soon. But we are going to go ahead and get into this as soon as I load everything. Excuse me. Alright. That is loaded now. Let's switch on over to the gameplay. And let me go ahead and unmute. There you go. Alright. Now, we get to continue on to the next part. I may have to unlock the F-22A Raptor again, pay for it again, because I know it's iffy with saving your progress towards this, so.
Grace Maria is free, and citizens are back on the streets, enjoying the freedoms they've been denied for so long. Sorry to make this request after all you've done, but I'd like you two to patrol the outskirts of the capital. Although military threats have been dealt with, and we're in the process of a ceasefire agreement, this thing isn't quite over yet. Enjoy a view of the fireworks from above. It may not be enough to pay for your service, but it's the best seat in the house. After this mission, I want both of you to take 2 weeks off. Go home and relax with your families.
Sounds easy enough. Now, let's see. Let's head to the hangar real quick. Yep. Let's repay for this.
Garuda Team, time to take off.
Let's go.
Takeoff permission granted. Savor that beautiful night sky.
Garuda 1, stand by over the castle. Wait for Garuda 2's takeoff.
Garuda 2, takeoff permission has been granted. Take to the skies.
Garuda 2. Roger.
Hey, Zed is back in Grace Maria, baby. Men and women of our armed services, have you reunited with your loved ones yet? Listen up, military bigwigs. Let your subordinates go home early tonight.
Sorry I'm late.
Garuda Team, continue patrolling the skies over Grace Maria, and keep an eye on your radars.
It's been some time since we've been able to fly in peace and quiet. This is Avalanche. Grace Maria may be free now, but we sure aren't. Man, am I thirsty.
Garuda Team, your next duty is to fly over the capital.
What an awesome view. Only war pilots like us get to see fireworks in the night sky from this angle. No sign of the enemy on radar. Mind if I drop my altitude a bit? Can't see the fireworks up here.
Get your head out of the clouds and focus on the mission. We're still at war here.
Right. Roger that.
Garuda Team, head to Southeast Residential. I'm about to send you an objective point on radar.
Section inside, situation normal.
I've got a wiring from control. It says anyone without plans after the mission is to meet up in the briefing room. Count me out.
He can't be serious. Leave it to the pencil pushers to ruin all our fun.
And there's also the PS here. He wants to know if pumpkin pie will be for dessert.
Maybe he's not so bad after all.
Garuda Team, head for the southern part of New Grace Maria.
This is Sky Kid. I'd just like to say, mission accomplished.
Hey, Fred, your wife says come straight home. Don't go out and get hammered tonight.
I know it's old news, but I just like saying it. Grace Maria is ours once more.
You can say that again.
Garuda Team, get to the King's Bridge.
How about I fly between the buildings and give them all a nice little air show?
Bad idea. No one wants to watch you stinking up the sky, Avalanche.
If you want to goof off, save it for the ground. A wild jet will only get people on edge down there.
Still can't take a joke, I see. Let's go out for a cold one after the mission, Shamrock.
Garuda 1 and 2, get to the castle.
There's a couple arguing at the foot of the King's Bridge. Somebody intercede.
This one goes out to Dominic, serving with the tank battalion. Maria has a little message for you.
Garuda Team, pass over the castle. Your patrol mission's over now. Nice work. Stand by until granted permission to land.
Talisman, think you can go out with Avalanche instead of me? I hope you don't mind. I need to be alone tonight. My wife and daughter are both dead. It's just been confirmed. I saved my country, but I lost my family. What kind of an ace Once this mission's over, I'm turning in my wings. I've had it. I have no more reason to fly.
An unknown is moving in fast from the northeast. Is that a fighter? At this stage?
I've confirmed an unknown on radar. That's no fighter, it's traveling too fast.
What's going on?
An unknown is coming in from the northeast. All planes assume combat formation. The unknown just jumped off radar. Hold on. Multiple objects are traveling on the same coordinates. I think these are...
I've got a visual. Those are missiles. Ghost Eye, we've got cruise missiles.
All planes, intercept those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
Shift to emergency combat stance. Hurry!
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Target destroyed.
Second wave of unknowns incoming. Unknown destroyed, but we've got a whole lot more on the same coordinates. They just won't quit.
It's a cruise missile. Shoot it down. Yeah, check it. Several fighters are coming in as reinforcements. Don't these guys ever give up? We're back for you, Emmerian.
What the hell is with these guys? Haven't we seen enough death?
Missile went off target.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target. Third wave of unknowns incoming. They're morphing into cruise missiles. Intercept!
I'm sending all of you straight to hell.
Foxton, let me handle this.
It's Air Defense Command. We are unable to protect all areas from cruise missile attacks.
Fourth wave of unknowns incoming.
They're still coming? I'll shoot them down before they separate.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
Another one just broke apart. There's no end to these things.
It just split. Cruise missiles incoming.
I can't catch them all. They're too damn fast. Enemy attack planes approaching. We've got our hands full with these cruise missiles. Back up.
Our ground unit's taking stealth fighter attacks. Can anyone out there provide support?
I'll head over there. Just watch me hold those suckers back.
Fifth wave of unknowns incoming.
I've got a stealth fighter on my tail. I can't focus on cruise missiles.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
Looking good. Aim carefully. We don't want to have it if that missile strikes the city.
I can identify each launch position by following the trajectories. Command, give me the velocity during each terminal phase.
Now don't you worry, sisters. We have angels in our Emmerian skies. I'm staying on the air for you folks. Hey, play something with some spirit.
Command Center, do you read me? Let the police handle the evacuation. You focus on those missiles.
Don't give up! Everyone, give it everything you got! Going on my tail.
Talisman,
destroyed the target.
No.
Enemy shells have come to a halt. Looks like we outgunned them.
Whew.
This is Ghost Eye. I've identified the launch position. They're coming from offshore in the north. From the ocean.
Talisman. An angel doesn't turn in his wings until after his last dance, right?
Oh, hey, Adrian.
Permission granted. Saving that beautiful night sky.
Analysis results have confirmed the enemy cruise missile was launched at us from a point just north of Estovakia. We've suffered some damage as a result of the missile impact, but there are no signs of any re-invasion attempts from enemy units. Damage suffered near the capital was minimal. The cruise missile launched at this time has a different structure than those used against Emmerian attacks. We have a division running tests on it as we speak. Stand by for your next order to engage.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Last mission.
The red alert has been called off. I repeat, the red alert has been called off.
The air raid suddenly eased up, like a passing shower. Having hidden in there, with our heads covered for so long, we were finally free. One man didn't come out.
He's nice, Mom. But when he looked at his computer, he just kind of stopped talking.
Computer?
Inside that briefcase.
We recovered this photo from a body in the remains of a fighter jet. I should have realized it earlier, that she was the daughter of the pilot we found. You have to leave now. Get as far away from here as you can.
But why? We finally regained control of our city.
They're coming from the sky. There is a plan of operations designed to destroy everything in this city and all the people in it. I read the order myself.
What do you mean? Isn't there something we can do?
I don't want any more harm to come to this city and its people, but at the same time, as a soldier of Estovakia, there are certain obligations I must meet. It is my duty, and I am loyal to my country. This is all I can tell you.
Mr. Wojciech.
Yes, I am Wojciech. But that...
Lieutenant Tosha Michsek is a man who is very dear to me. I was invited to a ceremony at the base 2 years ago, and remember seeing you there. You were his teacher, weren't you?
Yes.
And it is true that you are no longer flying.
Correct.
So then, you must have come here on ground duty. And now, you've grown close to those children. I was foolish. I carelessly crossed over to this side of the border, and I was fortunate enough to meet Melissa on the way. We have grown to be very close. Yes. If I had not been driving through the wide open plains here in your country, we would have never crossed paths. You've lost your wings, but you've gained the land in return. Now you can see the sky as these people do, the people living here on this land. Wojciech, are you really going to sit here and let the sky fall down on these people?
This is the weapon that's moving towards the city as we speak. Since it was built in haste, parts of it are still incomplete. Its vulnerable points are described in this data. I need you to get this information to the pilots in the air somehow.
That's right, boys and girls. Our pilots just dipped their wings for us out there, and it is a beautiful sight. Those are my heroes, dancing with angels.
Okay. Okay, this is probably going to be the hardest mission of them all.
I'll be relaying orders to you. We have received preliminary results from the tests regarding the recent missile attack. We've spotted a potential launch area for that second cruise missile shot at Grace Maria. It most likely came from a facility in the northern sea of Estovakia, somewhere in the vicinity of San Island. About 15 years ago, the Ulysses collision brought about a state of misery and fear unprecedented in modern history. Nations worldwide took their own measures on how to deal with the impending crisis posed by meteors if they were to hit the Earth. The Estovakians had developed a giant railgun for the purpose of intercepting those meteors. But for some reason, they stopped short of bringing it to fruition, and soon after, meteors had fallen on many nations, Estovakia among them. There is not much intelligence available concerning this giant railgun, and nothing of it has been made public since the prototype. Some from the Emmerian Ministry of Science and Technology were concerned about the potential dangers of the meteor interception system used as a weapon of war. As crisis loomed, the nations banded together and decided to prohibit any further development of the meteor interception system. Although the technology was being developed for peaceful purposes, the potential for evil was far too great a risk to take. Emmeria cannot be at peace until the threat of cruise missiles has been completely eliminated. You've been assigned to investigate an area just north of San Island. Destroy any cruise missiles found and their facilities. If you happen to encounter any threatening objects, move into attack formation immediately. Blow the hell out of all targets. It's time to put an end to this tragic period in our history, which has emerged as a result of the Ulysses incident.
One last mission.
Talisman,
Which plane should I pick? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda Team, time to take off.
Alright. Last mission. And it's a doozy.
I think it's coming from Grace Maria's radio station. Hey, we're in a war zone here.
I don't know a whole lot about war, but there's something I need to tell you.
This airband is reserved for wartime defense purposes.
Please, pilot, listen to my mom. She has something important to say.
We might as well hear what she has to say.
Please, trust me on this. The Estovakian military has that battery, and it can't be destroyed.
She might be trying to disrupt our plans. I better contact Grace Maria base.
Wait! Let's hear her out first.
But that's when its construction was completed.
Recover to optimum cooling. We can resume with launching. Roger. Resume attacks immediately.
All Strigon Team members assemble for takeoff. For the glory of our country.
That was too close. Keep them away from the Chandelier at all costs.
Radar warning. Enemy forces incoming.
Can you hear me? The battery's weak points are its cooling units. If you can destroy those, it'll heat up and collapse on its own.
Not only that, even if they get those heat thingies, there's also a backup. They have to get that, too.
Do you two have any proof of this?
We're trying to get you the data. The radio station's crew is sending it now.
Data received. Hold on here. Ma'am, how did you get a hold of this?
I got it from a flight instructor in the Estovakian Air Force. His name is Lieutenant Colonel Wojtek.
Garuda 2 to Ghost Eye. Send me a copy of that.
Roger. All planes. I'm sending you data concerning the enemy's weapon capabilities.
Got it. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Let's go, Garuda 1. It's time to finish this.
Please be careful, everyone.
not gonna budge under a few attacks.
Talisman, you're in pretty bad shape.
Target hit. Garuda 1 launched missile. That's it. That must have been a cooling unit. Missile evaded. Enemy at 6 o'clock.
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Launch of enemy cruise missile confirmed. It's headed straight for Grace Maria.
Soros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence! Missile struck target.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Garuda 1 launched SOD. Enemy hit.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Take out those cruise missiles before they get them loaded. Garuda 1 launched SOD. We have radar lock on.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Prepare Soros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence!
The third cooling unit has been destroyed. Moving on.
Missile was evaded.
Support Garuda Team. Iron Squadron on this mission.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Talisman, you're in pretty bad shape.
Ground target destroyed. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Missile evaded. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Fifth one down. Cooling unit number 5 is destroyed.
Look! The place is starting to collapse. This is the Shenanigans.
Enemy cruise missile launched. been hit! Missile struck target.
Preparing Staros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence!
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
We have radar lock on. Garuda 1 launched missile.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Nice shot, Talisman. We've almost got it. How far do the Emmerians intend to go in this humiliation of our country? Check over. He's sunk. We'll get back on the enemy. So, fights for keeping alive. I devote my entire being to the fight for their future.
The Staros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Staros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Enemy cruise missile launched. That was number 4. We're in a mess here. Talisman is locked on. Ground target destroyed. Missile struck target.
Preparing Staros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence!
Watch this.
Hell on my tail! Come on, miss. Someone's been downed.
I knew this part was going to be tough. I didn't think it was going to be this tough.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated... All planes, let's move out!
Garuda 2, roger.
Good cover here. Roger that. Avalanche here. Roger that. Initiate Skyhawker. Roger that.
Preparing Staros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence!
Those huge missiles are being carried through a gutter into the gun barrel. So this is what they use to try and blast that meteor.
There's a defensive barrier covering the target. That thing's not gonna budge under a few attacks. Enemy cruiser sunk.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence! Garuda 1, ESM is active. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Take out those cruise missiles before they get deflated.
Tells me watch your tail.
Evasion successful.
CP-100M normal. We have an even more accurate presence for them.
Lock on.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Fifth one down. Cooling unit number 5 is destroyed.
Preparing Soros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Enemy at 6 o'clock. Missile evaded.
Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Enemy cruise missile launched! Grace Mary has been hit! Ground target has been eliminated.
Preparing Soros for launch. Initiate loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence!
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Warning, incoming missile. Missile struck target.
Garuda 1, he's nipping at your tail!
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Target data confirmed. There's one left. Repeat, only one remaining.
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Enemy cruise missile launched. That was number 4. We're in a mess here. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Preparing Soros for launch. Initiating loading.
Cruise missile! They've just initiated the launch sequence. Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
He's still on me.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Begin the loading operation.
Ground target destroyed.
Is that it?
That monster's got a backup unit, an extra cooling unit.
The little girl was right. That thing still isn't dead.
Thermoscan data confirmed. I don't believe this.
Scan data received. This is where its backup cooling unit is? The backup cooling unit is inside the battery. We can't destroy this. We can't even get close enough with that artillery on our butts.
Leave this to me. I'll move in for a closer look.
Don't be stupid, Shamrock. You'll be full of holes before you can get close.
This is Garuda 2. I'm going in alone at low altitude.
Garuda 2, that's too dangerous.
I know it's dangerous, but it's time for me to dance with the angels.
Almost there. Just a little further. Gotcha. Did you get the data?
Data confirmed. Now pull up, Garuda 2.
I'm losing thrust. But maybe I won't need it. Let's see what these angel wings can do. Shamrock, you're off radar.
Shamrock! Respond! Marcus! Marcus!
Shamrock is down.
All planes, get in there and save him! Shamrock is alive! He's gotta be alive!
Ghost Eye, take it easy. The backup cooling unit's inside the battery. Take a look at the bottom. Moving to dive down under the battery. I'm gonna take out that backup cooling unit.
Preparing Soros for launch. Initiating loading.
Backup cooling unit's destroyed. We did it. We finally got it. No, not quite.
Talisman. I can trust you with this, right?
Talisman, a missile! A missile! Somebody went down!
Alright.
Target confirmed. Supporting Garuda Team's attack. Come on, miss. It's up here. He's right on my tail.
Whew.
I saw the cannon go down. All planes, it's the end of the war.
We finally did it! Garuda Team did it! We took that baby out! Talisman, you are the man! Hey, Jimmy, now you can go see the
Look, Talisman, the sun's coming up. Even after the darkest nights, morning always comes.
Sorry if I'm pausing this game a lot. But I got tons of
Those we've
screenshots
lost
from that.
gave their lives to bring the morning light. Living this day to the fullest is the highest tribute we can offer to their memory.
Man, I am getting a lot of screenshots.
Let's get back home.
Alright. That was the last screenshot for me, so.
Forward, for better or for worse, richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
There was a wedding that took place in the field of the prison camp.
I do.
And I was honored to be the best man. Tosha and Ludmila are truly a match made in heaven. Tosha flew as wingman for Lieutenant Commander Pasternak. In battle, Pasternak took the brunt of the battle alone and left Tosha to live another day. We are not cowards for doing this. Surviving is nothing to be ashamed of. I stand here as the grass sways peacefully in the wind. I'm all the more convinced we made the right choice. A coup d'etat led to the overthrow of the generals, and the military regime was brought to an end. A ceasefire agreement is to be arranged between our two nations next week. We can finally return to our homeland.
I never thought in a million years I'd be one of the guys to lose his wings.
Guess I'll just have to stick it out in this wheelchair until I heal up. Then I've got rehab to worry about. A real pain is what they tell me. But I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. If only my wife and daughter could have joined me to enjoy this. That's the only other thing I could have asked for. The Golden King is shining bright up on a tank in the plaza. His smile brings a sense of happiness to everyone. And now, I'm off to meet the mother and daughter behind those unforgettable voices from the radio. They're all smiles here. A whole legion of angels. Makes me feel like I've got my wings back. Talisman. This is it. This is what we've been fighting for.
And that's the end of the game. Overall impressions of it? I'll be honest, I didn't like the story that much. It definitely has some problems. I'm not going to rehash what those problems are. If you've ever seen the reviews for Ace Combat 6, it's pretty much lines up with them. But overall, the gameplay of it, loved every single bit of it. Time was, of course, Halo 3. So I kind of missed out on playing this. It's not my first one. It's definitely my first jet fighter game. And overall, I quite enjoyed the hell out of it. Now, I have listened to this song before. I did listen to it already today. Just searching it. on a little bit more. We'll say this, if the gameplay in this was good, I can only imagine what Ace Combat 7 is going to be like. Now, I have debated whether or not I should play Ace Combat Assault Horizon, but just seeing the few gameplay that I have seen of it on YouTube, as well as the overall reviews of the game, I don't think I will be playing this one. From that game is the gameplay I have seen. I don't think that'll be I don't think that'll be a game that I would want to play. So I'm actually going to skip Assault and go straight on to Ace Combat 7. But that will be for next live stream. So like I said, 6 out of 10 game for me. Gameplay was spectacular. So it took me a total of 4 hours and 38 minutes. 4 hours, 38 minutes, 29 seconds to complete this game. Not a bad game overall. And I was able to keep the plan that I had set when I went into this game. First was the F-16, of course, starting aircraft and all that. Then it was on to the A-10A Thunderbolt 2, or as many would like to call it, the Warthog. I did that for 2 missions at least. Then I went to the Super Tomcat, which is my second favorite aircraft of all time. Did that for about 3 missions. Then I used the F-15E Strike Eagle all the way to the liberation of Grace Maria. And then for the final 2 missions, as soon as I unlocked it, I played my favorite aircraft of all time, the F-22A Raptor. And overall, I am very pleased with the overall gameplay in this. I will definitely new mode has been unlocked. Scene viewer, music player, difficulty level expert, and single player or special new game. I think it's special new game. That's where I've unlocked most of the aircraft. Well, the aircraft that I've already unlocked I can bring to previous missions. All aircrafts available for purchase. Emmerian-Estovakian War. Strigon Leader, Strigon 2, Strigon 12, Garuda 2. Will be carried over. Now, I will say, well, I won't say anything. Honestly, I've kind of run out of things to say. So, Bronze Ace, Bronze Marksman. Okay. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for me. I'll definitely check out the rest of the music, but in the meantime, that is going to be it for me. And that'll be it for Ace Combat 6. So, the next live stream we get to, we will start and hopefully finish Ace Combat 7. Well, we definitely won't finish it in the next live stream, but we can definitely get started on it. As far as if I remember correctly, there's 20 missions in that game. And I think there's like 4 parts of the game overall. 5 for each mission. Well, 5 for each part. If I remember correctly. But I don't know when the next live stream will be. I will let you know when I get everything sorted out. So, if you liked what you see, make sure to comment down below, like, share with your friends, all that jazz. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you stay up to date with the latest and greatest content creation. Make sure to subscribe as well. So, that is Ace Combat 6. That is my overall impressions of the game. As I said, repeatedly, 6 out of 10. And yeah, I liked it. Definitely loved the gameplay. Overall, I'm satisfied. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Next stream, we'll start Ace Combat 7. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there, and have a great night. Peace out.